If you clicked on this video, it's because you saw a title talking about how the car scene is absolutely awful, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. If you don't know me, my name is Elijah. I am a new content creator, and this is my 2017 Toyota GT86 that I have been working on. It is on TRD lowering springs, on Advid 1 wheels. It is straight piped, and it is a work in progress. It is not perfect. I am 22 years old. I clean houses for a living, and I'm slowly but surely trying to build up this car. Also, there's a reason why I'm showing the left side, because the right side has some major damage, okay? As you can tell and see, there is some pretty bad damage right here. My brother backed up into my 86, unfortunately. He completely backed up into it, destroyed the back light, but completely cooked the back right fender, all right? And this was, I don't know what this was. I believe this was a tow truck. The door and the fender and bumper. Unfortunately, the entire right side of the car is pretty damaged, bro. I'm not gonna lie, sadly. But we did get a quote on this. It is gonna be about $3,400 to fix. It's also gonna be going through insurance for the back, not the front though. I'm still working on trying to figure out the insurance on this. But that's not why we're here, bro. We're here to talk about why the car scene is absolutely awful, dude. So you bought a car, you decided to start modding it, and of course you decided to start going to meets. But what you didn't know was that every single person, or many of the people going to these car meets, are just awful individuals, bro. I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't. And honestly, I'm just yapping, bro. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing with my life. I clean houses. I love cars, I love bikes, and I love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Not in that order. Jesus, bikes, cars, I would say. And so obviously I got into cars heavily, and after work I would drive or drift or something like that, and I started going to a lot of car meets. And bro, let me tell you something, dude. There are so many people with horrible egos in this scene, man. It's so hard to find a good group of people. It is. I don't know why. I would say it's like this: your four bangers and below, like your Miatas and stuff like that. I believe is that still a four banger? I might be wrong. You have your four bangers, you have the four banger community, you have your V6s, your V8s, and then your V10s and above. Now those meets, if you go to a car meet like Cars and Coffee and things like that, those are incredible. You meet a lot of amazing people. You meet a lot of good people, business owners usually, who drive nice cars. I'm pointing to this like it's a supercar or something, but it's not. But you meet a lot of people with really nice cars. And the thing is though, is that there are so many people below that, which is obviously like me and probably a lot of you watching this video. We either own V8s, V6s, or four bangers, and I bought a four banger because I love it. I love the JDM. I love this 86. Ooh, I think I just got bit by something. I don't know. I love this car. I mean, absolutely love it. But if you don't drive a V8 lately, you get cooked, bro. Cooked. I remember when I first bought this car, okay? I bought it because I love this car. I bought it because I wanted this car. This has been my dream car for a very, very long time. I didn't want my you know, the second car that I want is a Corvette Grand Sport. You know, the Z06 is so unbelievably expensive. I want the Corvette Grand Sport. But dude, this is the car that I wanted for a long time. And I remember pulling up to my first meet. It was on stock wheels, and it, you know, it didn't look as good as it does now, besides the damage on the right side. But I really loved this car, and when I pulled up, the first thing people started to say was, man, you could have bought a V8. You should have bought a V8. Nah, don't park your car over here. This is V8s only. We don't want you in this group. They just started talking a lot of trash, bro, and it was like, dang. I thought the car community was about, you know, just being accepted because you love to drive cars. Like, that's what it should be about, is the driver experience. It shouldn't be about how much money you have and how much you can afford to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a level now to, you know, respect all builds. You know what I'm saying? There is a very I don't agree with all of that. But I do agree, like, dude, if you have a decent car and you want to just show up, even if you have a bad car, like, that was your car. Even if it's not a nice build, you know what I'm saying? You worked on it, you bought it, you love it. That is what it's about. And I can't tell you the amount of times that I pulled up to meets and straight up just got kicked out of meets for being in this car. Like, I specifically remember one time I went, I was told about this meet with a bunch of 392s and Chargers and Mustangs, and I was like, oh dude, I'm gonna go and I just want to see these cars. I pulled up, I sat for maybe 20 minutes, and then a guy hopped out of his Mustang, was like, yo, get this car out because we have an actual real car that's supposed to park here. And I was like, bro. So I went all the way to a different corner, and I just sat in that corner, and eventually they walked up to me asking why I was even parked there. And I was like, oh, because I came to see the meet, you know? I heard that there were Chargers and Mustangs, and at the time I really loved the S197 Mustang. I still do. But again, my new dream car is the Corvette Grand Sport. And buddy was like, well, you're neither, and this is for real car enthusiasts, so get out. And I was like, bro, are we serious? So I literally drove off. I'm, figuratively speaking, I drove off out yonder to the what's it called, the Sonic there, and sat there, and there were 3 other kids there with cars similar to mine. There was an Integra, an older Integra, and I believe it was a Honda, I want to say like a Honda Accord, like a lowered Honda Accord on chrome wheels. It was nice, bro. And I was like, what are y'all doing here? And they were like, oh, we got kicked out because we aren't a part of that group. And I was like, dang, son, are we serious, bro? And this is a big reason why I've stepped away from the entire scene. I've met a lot of good people. I have some good friends. I got a buddy with Mercedes, I got a buddy with a BMW, and I got a buddy with a Lamborghini and a Corvette. And they're some of the nicest people I've ever met. Some of the best memories I've had was with these people, man. And they don't care what you drive. Dude, the dude with the Lamborghini loves hanging out with the 4-banger sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude with the BMW turboed, bigger turbo, by the way, he upgraded the turbo on it. Dude, we hang out all the time, and obviously his car is like, what, $20,000-$30,000 more than mine. That don't matter, bro, because it's all about the experience you have with people. But these days, bro, a lot of the meets are fully centered around money and fully centered around ego, bro. I can't tell you the amount of egotistical people that are in this scene, bro. Like, dude, I can't tell you, Mustang owners, Charger owners, muscle car owners, even some Corvette owners, bro. Depends, especially in the younger generation, because, dude, this generation is stupid. They got so much money, or money from their parents. You never know how they have the money, but they have stupid nice cars. And they're like, bro, come get gapped, come race. I don't want to race, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I bought a $8,000 motorcycle off of Facebook Marketplace that'll dust the $22,000 you put into one of your muscle cars. And then you're gonna get mad at me for dusting, saying it's not about speed. I don't care about speed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. A lot of people just want to drive. They want to have fun, and they want to be in a group with other people who love driving cars and just cruise, bro. But nah, man, everyone is like, no, you can't be around me because you got less than 400 horsepower to the wheel. It's like, bro, this car, okay, I've driven V8s, I've driven V6s, I've driven V10s as well, I've driven Z01s, I've driven the ZR1 Corvette as well. Listen, bro, for daily driving, this has been the best car I've ever had, bro. I had a Miata. I absolutely loved the Miata. I regret selling my Miata so bad. I wish I had it back. But, bro, this thing is like a go-kart, a stylish go-kart, bro. It is unbelievably fun, and I drift this mug all the time. Not on these wheels, on some Walmart wheels, buddy, let me tell you. But, man, bro, I don't know, dude. I don't know. And maybe there's mixed opinions. You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe, but this is my personal opinion. You know, God forbid a man has free speech nowadays. But let me know in the comments, man. Like, tell me some of y'all experiences, or if your experiences of what has happened to you during some of these car meets. Like, has this ever happened to you, or is it just me? Like, is it just me? Like, who? Maybe I'm the only one that's gotten absolutely dogged on for buying this car. Granted, I did get kind of cooked on this car, man. I spent a little bit too much, and my APR was a little too high. I was young at the time. I think I was 17 or 18 when I bought this car, and I just sold the Miata, and I wanted this car so bad. I got pre-approved for it, and I took the jump immediately. Do I regret how much money I've spent? Absolutely, I do regret that, but I don't regret owning this car at all. I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to be making more videos on it, but yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. This is kind of just a little rant talk about how awful the car scene is. And so if you guys have ever experienced something like this, don't feel alone. You just need to find your right group, bro. There's always going to be better people. There's always going to be a right group who just loves you for you and doesn't care about your car, bro, and doesn't care about what you drive. And buddy, it's hard to find them, but when you do, you know, it's a great feeling to just call up a buddy and be like, hey, you want to go cruise and take pictures? I know you're in a freaking SS Camaro or you know, whatever, and I'm in this, but hey, come slide. But anyway, guys, that's all for the day, and yeah, see ya.